Have you ever lain awake at night, paralyzed by thoughts you can't control, haunted by the fear of what others think of you, or drowning in regret for things you can't change? You're not alone. Overthinking, needing approval, and dwelling on the past are silent killers of inner peace. They steal our focus, drain our confidence, and keep us stuck in loops of self-doubt. But what if I told you that the answer to this mental chaos isn't complicated? It's ancient. The Stoic philosophers, men like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, faced chaos, uncertainty, and betrayal, yet they discovered a path to unshakable clarity and calm. In this video, I'm going to share 7 life-altering Stoic principles that can free you from the chains of overthinking, the need for validation, and the ghost of regret. If you stay with me until the end, you'll walk away with a powerful mindset that can shift your entire emotional reality. Starting today, let's dive in. Stoic 1. Focus only on what you can control. The Stoics believed in a clear dividing line: what's within your control and what isn't. This simple yet powerful principle can completely transform how you handle overthinking. You see, most of our mental exhaustion comes from trying to control the uncontrollable: what others think, the past, the future, how people behave. When you obsess over outcomes or replay conversations in your head, you're pouring energy into illusions. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." Accepting this isn't passive, it's power. Because when you focus solely on your thoughts, actions, and choices, you eliminate all the noise. You step out of anxiety and into agency. So when you catch yourself spiraling, pause. Ask, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. If it is, act decisively. That one question can save you hours, days of mental torment. This is how you build inner peace, not by fixing everything around you, but by mastering what's inside you. Stoic 2. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Sounds dark? Maybe. But it's also one of the most liberating truths you'll ever embrace. Memento mori. Remember you must die. The Stoics meditated on mortality, not to be morbid, but to live fully. Because once you truly grasp that your time is limited, you stop wasting it on overthinking, seeking approval, or regretting yesterday. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Think about it. Would you care so much about someone's opinion if you had a week to live? Would you waste hours worrying about a mistake you made a year ago? Memento mori isn't about fear. It's about clarity. It reminds you what actually matters: love, purpose, action, living in the now. Let death be your compass, not your enemy. It will sharpen your focus, deepen your gratitude, and help you let go of the nonsense that's weighing you down. Stoic 3. The obstacle is the way. Stoicism teaches that the obstacle isn't in the way. The obstacle is the way. When life hits you with pain, failure, or rejection, your first instinct might be to run, complain, or collapse inward. But what if the hardship is your training ground? What if the resistance you're feeling is exactly what will make you stronger? Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That rejection, it teaches self-worth. That delay, it builds patience. That loss, it reveals what you truly value. Stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" And start asking, "How can I use this?" Every challenge is an invitation to rise, to upgrade your character and sharpen your resilience. Overthinking thrives in resistance, but when you see problems as allies, not enemies, your mind finds peace. Stoic 4. Amor fati. Love your fate. Amor fati means love of fate. It's the radical idea of not just accepting your life, but embracing every twist, turn, and trauma with love. It's easy to love success. But what about failure? What about heartbreak, betrayal, or regret? The Stoics believed that to be free, you must stop fighting reality. You must stop wishing things were different and instead say, "This is my path, and I will love it." This doesn't mean you don't change what needs changing. It means you stop resenting what is, because resentment is a prison. But amor fati, it's a key. Let your regrets be teachers. Let your mistakes shape you. Let every experience, good or bad, serve your evolution. When you stop fighting the flow of life, something beautiful happens. Peace. You start flowing with it. You start trusting it. And that is freedom. Stoic 5. Don't seek validation. Live with integrity. Most of our overthinking and regret comes from trying to impress, please, or be accepted by others. But the Stoics warned, the moment you need approval, you're no longer free. Seneca wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good." You don't need to perform. You don't need to prove. You just need to live by your values. Speak your truth. Do what's right, not what's popular. Validation is a drug. It gives you a quick high, but leaves you dependent. Integrity, on the other hand, is peace. It's the calm confidence that comes from knowing, I live true to myself today. So stop wondering, what will they think? And ask instead, is this aligned with who I am? That's how you silence the noise. That's how you escape regret. By living so authentically, you don't need to look back. Stoic 6. Practice present-mindedness. The present moment is the only place life exists. Yet most of us live either in the past, reliving regret, or in the future, fearing judgment or failure. Stoicism anchors you in the now. Marcus Aurelius urged, confine yourself to the present. The present doesn't mean you forget the past or ignore the future. It means you act here, choose here, live here. Because right now is all you control. Overthinking dies in the present. Regret loses its grip. Anxiety fades. Try this. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Look around. Right now, you are safe. You are alive. You are free to choose. Mindfulness isn't just a buzzword. It's a Stoic weapon. It cuts through the clutter of fear, guilt, and worry, and brings you home to yourself. Stoic 7. View everything as training for the soul. The Stoics didn't see life as punishment. They saw it as preparation. Every experience, every pain, every disappointment was training. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. So what if, instead of overthinking your failures or obsessing over others' opinions, you saw each moment as a test of character, a chance to grow stronger? You're not a victim. You're a warrior in training, and life is your gym. Every challenge is a weight, every setback is a rep, and every time you rise above the noise, you level up. This shift in mindset will change everything. It gives meaning to the mess. It turns pain into power. It makes you unstoppable. Stop asking, why is life so hard? And start asking, what is this teaching me? Conclusion. If you're tired of overthinking, if you're done letting other people's opinions rule your life, and if you're sick of being haunted by regret, remember this: you have a choice. The Stoics weren't superheroes. They were human, just like you, but they learned to reclaim their minds. They learned to live with courage, peace, and purpose, even in the face of chaos. Focus on what you can control. Embrace your mortality. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Love your fate. Stop chasing validation. Live in the moment and see every struggle as training. These aren't just principles. They're a roadmap out of mental slavery and into personal freedom. And if you apply even one of these today, your life will begin to change. If this resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Share it with someone who needs this message. And in the comments, tell me, which Stoic principle hit you the hardest? Or share a personal story about how you've battled overthinking, approval, or regret. Let's build a community where we rise together, stronger, wiser, freer. You've got this, and I've got your back.